All right, folks, once again, my producers have conspired to torment me. This week was the men's fashion show. I care very, very deeply about this. It's my life. We're going to take a look at what was happening at Men's Fashion Week in Paris. And if I can keep my sanity, I will. And if not, this will probably be even more entertaining. Let's see what they did.
This was labeled business attire on the runway. And this is part of like a school where you can go in Paris to get your Bachelor of Arts in Fashion.
You gotta be kidding me. Come on, this is supposed to be business attire? I like this guy who looks like he's in a zombie movie with his arm flying out, and this guy looks like a marshmallow. It's like, I'm dressed as a marshmallow. I'm coming to work as a marshmallow. That's good, because you can just dip him in a gigantic mug of hot chocolate and hope he dissolves. But what is the point of this? Nobody, no single person is going to buy this. So what is the point of it? Nobody was going to. Was anybody going to reach into his wallet and say, please make me look like a marshmallow? No. Oh my God, my eyes, what the hell? What the hell? Every man's going to want to dress like this. Once they see this, it looks like a bunch of guys, gay guys in their pajamas. What the hell is this? So, all right, so at least this guy got a free trip to Disneyland, so that's something. He's got the mouse ears and everything. So now this guy is not just dressed like a girl, the guy in the middle, he's dressed like a little girl. So this is actually they're just humiliating these people. What is this? It's the French, right? It's, yes, we will torture them and tell them it's fashion.
I'm French! I fart in your general direction.
They're probably using Americans. Yes, they're American models. They will think they are on a fashion show, but in fact, we will be dressing them up like little girls. This is horrible. This is going on in our world today, in civilized countries in our world today. People are being made to dress up like this to make a living. But I cannot believe that this is what this guy has to do. And again, is anybody reaching for his wallet and saying, ooh, yes, that's how I want to look because my wife likes little girls. What he looks like is he's got this thing around his waist. He looks like you should pick him up and carry him home. You know, it's like, oh look, honey, I brought a gay guy home I brought a gay guy home to redecorate the apartment. Now he's got a handle so you can carry him around. This just seems a waste of time, a waste of everybody's time, including mine. I hope I'm getting paid for this. What else you got? But these are supposed to be men. Again, these poor guys, look, some of these guys are probably straight, right? They're just making a living. And then they go home and they have to, tell their wives, like, honey, I put on this green and blue thing that literally looks like a dress. Let's have some compassion on these people. They have to dress like this. This is what they have to do for a living. Some people dig in mines, but at least there's dignity. That's hard work, but there's dignity to it. But there's no dignity to this. This is like unbelievable. It's a sad thing we're watching unfolding in front of us. What does he? I don't. These people have to make a living by dressing like girls. It's really sad. What else? And that's really a guy, on that red one? That's okay. Are you really a man if you don't have a giant lacy pink ribbon on the front of your orange jacket? I don't think so. I think that was John Wayne's last words. So where's the pink ribbon? Does anybody ever look at this and say, that's the way I want to look? I mean, maybe it's a negative thing. Maybe they look at this and think like, oh, now I know how I should, now I feel better about wearing a suit and tie. Maybe that's what it is. It's like some kind of, it's like shocking somebody with a buzz stick. In the face! And they say, oh my God, I've seen this and now I'll wear a suit and tie. So one guy's dressed like Conan the Gay Barbarian, and then this other guy looks like he's trying to get out of his girlfriend's apartment without being seen by her husband, and this other guy just looks like a bookmark. If you have a gigantic book, you can put this guy in the bookmark. I'm still curious about why this is happening. Why is I know why it's happening to me. It's because I'm a sinful man and I have to go to hell. I understand why it's happening to me, but I don't understand why it's happening to the world at large. That you design things like this, no human being, even I don't care how gay he is, buy this stuff. It's repellent and it's horrible. I mean, I kind of like the guy with the suit over his head, just because it's at least got an aura of comedy. But I don't understand why. Where does it's capitalism, right? So they're showing these clothes, but where does the money come from? Since nobody is ever going to wear any of this. So at least this guy has elevated himself. This is like Crocs and some other designer. They came together to do this. And, the guy was a mime. So for him, this is a step up. For all these other guys, they've been actually degraded and humiliated. But this guy who's like, I'm a mime, but there's nothing they can do to me. I already have no dignity. And so he's a mime on a gigantic bicycle and with wearing those gigantic Crocs. And that's actually better for him because before he was just a mime. Now we're going to look at the celebrities, because this is like a gladiator fight. If you degrade people enough and you destroy their dignity enough, celebrities will show up to watch. So there's pregnant Rihanna. When the guys go by, they should just give a thumbs down, say, yes, you must wear the lacy blue dress. That's what other celebrities were there. I'm sure I'm not going to recognize them. There's Beyonce and Jay-Z. I know them, and she actually has a modicum of talent. But look what she's wearing those big glasses so she doesn't see what's happening to her fellow human beings. That's why she's wearing those big dark glasses. All right, that's Kim Kardashian. I don't even know one Kardashian from another anymore. She's going there so she'll fit in because she's wearing those clothes. That's why she's there. She's there so nobody will notice her because she'll blend in with all the other degraded people. All right, there's Jared Leto. He was the guy we saw making a fool of himself at the Met Gala, right? So this is what he does, I guess, Jared Leto. Here he is. He's dressed up as a giant cat to pay tribute to the fact that maybe he killed the cat and cut off his head. This is terrible. There must become a point where you become so wealthy and famous that you become decadent, right? You can't just sit around, can't do anything useful. So you just go around doing this stuff. But all right. Okay. So this guy is Cardi B's love interest. She's the one who did WAP, right? This is Cardi B and Ben Shapiro did WAP together.
Freak, 7 days a week. Wet ass P word. Make that pull-out game weak. Woo. Ah. Yeah. You effing with some wet ass P word. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass P word. Give me everything you got for this wet ass P word. Swipe your nose like a credit card.
Oh wait, we gotta stop.
That's right.
All right.
Fucking garbage.
And she is now with this guy who is dressed entirely in leather. He had to be taken to the hospital because he couldn't breathe. He's like the girl in Goldfinger, except with leather. So he showed up in an S&M costume. And that's great for Cardi B, right? Because that's once you write that song WAP, how much lower can you go? All right, that's Paris Fashion Week. If there are more, don't show them to me. I cannot stand to see my fellow human beings brought so low just so they can make a living. I mean, really, all of us have to make a living. I understand that. And some of us, like Michael Knowles or somebody like that, sure, it's degrading, but it's not this. It is not what I'm watching here. I cannot believe this happens twice a year. This happens twice a year. I guess it's only once for men. So who knows? Women will wear anything, but men really should have some dignity. And I think they should put a stop to this. I think there should be a law. And let's hope that happens. For more Klavan-y fantasticness, like and subscribe. And don't forget to subscribe to The Andrew Klavan Show wherever you get your podcasts.